Hi guys, my name is Hector Jesus Cruz, and this is Dog Tops. Welcome to my drama life. It all started on a sunny day like this. That day, I know it was the day I was born on December 22, 2003. When my mother left the hospital, we went to register as a Mexican, and though I don't remember it. When we finished, we returned to the house and left me lying on the bed while my mother cooked dinner for my dad. The pink dots are because the thought I was going to be a woman. I turned 3 years old and I turned 3 years old and the time came for my presentation. This is a Catholic activity in which you are present to God as a person. As I was very small, my father got up so that the father of church could see me. When the presentation was over, they started a photo session to remember this moment, and for that reason, me a chore because my grandfather one of his grandchildren to trees like that in his presentation. 2 years after, I went to school of kindergarten where I met some children as young as me. As always, everything in life has to end, and after 2 years since I finally got to school, I hoped this school not be so simple. So the teacher decided to organize a sleepover and the school to say goodbye to the 2 years students. The sleepover was great and throughout there were 2 girls who were very nothing and smug. So a friend and I decided to steal their cups of tea that they were drinking in their toy coaster, and that's how I earned upgradation for kindergarten, Simon Bolivar. Here at Mount Nervo beloved elementary school, the first year was a disaster because I don't touch the best teacher in the world. I end up being a classmate late. They will wonder why they beat child's leg because the dance were simple. I liked the crowd and believed myself a dog. I saw a leg. I was curious to back here. After passing the 6th year, I was elected to give a speech to the president of the municipality, asking him to roof the school's ground and archive it. The president promised to give our prayers at the end. At the end of the tribute separately, they called me to record a commercial by the president and oh my god, that good look. We finished the commercial and I approached him to ask for a table for my studios, and he asked it were your problems. 2 weeks later, I went for my tablet to his office and I congratulated myself on my performance. It was the best thing that happened in my life. Since that day, I always convinced my parents to vote for him. But he doesn't win. I went to high school very serious in search of intelligent person to talk about mathematical problems, and that's how I found mm, him, and his name was Osiris. He liked me a lot, and we always talked about math. One day I meet my friend and cruise Jessica, and didn't find me because most of the things I said were a joke, and she'll never believe. When I told her that I live here, she fell in love with my friend. Although they didn't last a lot, but still, I couldn't become her boyfriend. I went to second years of Sky School, and it was a mess. My first grade was a 7 in English, but I decided to try to improve, and so it was. I started to get 9, but mm, most of the things they threw me I didn't understand. When the second year was almost over, it occurred to me to take rockets to school, but not use any rockets. It was one of tours to explode it, and as you can imagine, I turned it on and exploded in the classroom. They they took me to the address. They called my parents. I was suspended for 5 months. And as if what we are not enjoy it, they told me that I could not return if I did not go to the psychologist and keep track of my progress. The point is that feel that the psychologist was very basic and did not know how to treat me, so I did not have a pants. I finished high school and they gave me my commitment test results. I really didn't care if it was in a CCH or Canada, but I entered the CCH Escaposalco, where I am currently studying. My social life is not the best science. I do not remember how the society, so I made the most interesting personalities I see and together to create one. My love life? Well, I don't think it's going well since my last relationship was the was 3 years ago. There is a person that attracts me, but I can't tell him. Right now, I am record this video left by the English teacher who is suddenly watching this because is if it is for my year exam evaluation. I hope to get a good grade science. I do not know English very, but I do what I can. We come to the end. Bye bye.